Good evening. It is 10:30 my time. Okay, sorry about that. It's been a all right. So we are we are live. Um, yes. Yes. I took a break from doing college football mostly because this game is getting ready to come out. I will be jumping back into college football actually sometime this month. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know when, but uh, college football is definitely going to be back. Uh, is going to definitely be back in the mix. We're going to pick up with uh, we're going to pick up with the uh, oh God, I'm having a brain freeze for a second. Um, we're going to pick up with the Michigan Wolverines dynasty. I actually need to load that sucker up. I need to load that sucker up and so I can remember because it's been a minute. But yeah, I'm running the show right now, doing a Seattle Mariners franchise. We're actually about to close out game three. Yeah, game three of a three-game set. Excuse me, with the Padres, and then we're going to start a three-game set with the White Sox. So that's that is the plan right now, and that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to wrap up game three. We're going to jump into quick manage. We're going to do a quick manage for this final game of the series. Um, Plan is to pick up the game in the seventh, unless the game gets out of hand one way or the other, whether it's San Diego gets out of control or we are gets out of control on our end, then we'll go from there. So that is the plan. that is the plan. So, like I said, we're going to jump in game number 3. We're going to do quick manage. Like I said, we're going to jump in around games. We're going to jump in around inning 7. Like I said, that is the plan at this current moment. We are wearing the alt steelhead uniforms. And we're going to jump, like I said, it's going to be George Kirby pitching against Joe Musgrave. I'm pretty sure they're going to want to make some changes just by looking. Let's see what they decide to say. Nope. All right, so let's get into it, and we will. We'll get into it. So we give up 3 runs in the top of the first as the Padres jump out to a 3-0 lead. We had 2 runs of our own, make it 3-2. Jackson Burrow. So Tatis started it off with a homer to right. Miguel Andor singled to center. Jackson Burrow and Ramon Laureano came around to score. That was San Diego's contribution. And Seattle, J.P. Crawford came around to score on a Cal Raleigh single. And then Brendan Donovan singled to center. Raleigh came around to score, and that's where we are. So we're 3-2 going into the second inning. You're out. It is now 7-3. Mariners jumped on the Padres with 5 runs in the second inning. I'm sorry, hang on, never mind. We'll be in the second inning. So it started with a 3-run homer from Cal Raleigh. Ski, Miles Mastrobuoni, and J.P. Crawford came around to score. Dominic Canzone hit a homer to right, and that was it. So we are now firmly ahead, 7-3 as we're going into the third inning. Still 7-3 going into the fourth. J.P. Sears is in the game. Let's see how long Musgrave lasted 2 innings, gave up 7 runs, 6 of them earned. Ouch. That did not go well. So it's still 7-3 going into the fifth. Now we're in the sixth inning. You're out. All right, we're about to enter the 7th inning. Given the fact the score is 7-3, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in, do the pitching for the 8th and 9th inning only. I'm going to let the hitters go, and then we'll just see what happens. So we'll let Kirby pitch. We'll see how the inning goes, and then we'll see if Kirby's going to stay on the mound or if we're going to go with somebody else. So we don't allow a run in the 7th. We don't score anything in the bottom of the 7th. Kirby is looking to be in good condition. We are about to hop in to the game and work on finishing the final 2 innings. It's going to be Jake Cronenworth, Fernando Tatis, and Jackson Merle. And they're going to be facing George Kirby as we are getting ready to jump into this.
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8.
Two-seam fastball, middle inside.
Let's
Two-seam
see.
fastball, middle inside.
It's a Cronenworth.
Leading things
That one's
off.
in for a strike. Kirby's Only had 87 pitches.
Four-seam
That's
fastball. Middle
impressive.
outside.
That
Late
one's
swing,
fouled off.
foul to the
Oh,
left.
into.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Out towards right center
Bernard
field.
hits it to the right
Rodriguez
center.
settles
Rodriguez
under it.
gets a chase.
And there's one down.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando
He's already
Tatis
homered in this
Jr.
game.
is up. He homered back in the first inning.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
No, that's low.
Kirby, 32,965 are in attendance.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Yeah, there don't look to be a lot of empty seats here,
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 1-0.
which is good. Ooh, that one's in.
Two-seam fastball.
Cedric Mullins steals 3 bases against the Marlins for the Rays. That one's fouled off. Dansby Swanson collected 5 RBIs against the White
Two-seam
Sox.
fastball. High inside.
Tatis waits. And that one
And
hammered.
that one
That's
is gone.
See you later.
So Tatis hits another homer. And speaking of homers,
His
George
second
Springer
home run of the game.
hit his
And
300th
close the
career
gap.
homer.
It's 7-4.
So it's 7-4.
Pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that.
We're not ready to pull the plug on Kirby just yet because, I mean, come on, it's Fernando Tatis Jr., so it's bound to happen.
For a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
Middle center.
One down. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 3. That one ripped.
And
but
that
foul.
one's fouled off. Merrill 1 for 3 with a single and scored a run.
Two-seam fastball. High outside.
Ooh, that one's high.
Two-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Swing
And that
ball
one
hit
is
out towards left center
hit
field.
towards left
Nice
center.
grab as he reached
That
down
one's
to make
caught.
the play.
Out number 2.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, number 5,
Here's Ramon Laureano.
Laureano.
Splitter. Low middle.
And a big swing and a miss.
And swing and miss at that one.
Middle inside.
That one finds
Ooh,
the zone.
looking at that
And
one.
a strike 2.
High inside.
0-2 count.
Caught it.
He's caught looking, and we're going to the bottom of the 8th. M's are up
One in the
3.
inning, a solo homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mariners 7, Padres 4. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now for Seattle, Josh Naylor. Time call.
Nope. Nope. All right, we're going to jump. Like I said, we're going to jump into quick manage this final half inning. And we don't get a run. We're gonna march into the top of the 9th inning. George Kirby still on the mound. Miguel Andor, Gavin Sheets, and Manny Machado will be the batters that will face Kirby as we
go
enter
to
the
ninth.
enter the
Here's
9th
Padres
inning.
DH, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar,
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100
2 for
pitches
3.
for this game.
Slider. Middle outside.
Chris, what type of
then,
stuff do you look for as a pitcher starts to get tired?
Well, I think velocity is always a good indicator, and what kind of swings are the hitters taking? That will tell you a lot.
High inside.
The 0-2.
another foul.
He
Count
stays
still
alive.
remains
Four-seam
0-2.
fastball. High nil.
Here's the 0-2.
This will be pitch 103. This one
Lined to left center field. And
line
that's
to
going to
the
fall for a
left
hit.
center. It's going to
Around
drop for a
first, heading for
hit.
2.
Andor is going to get to second
And it's a double.
stay
Making it
there.
3 for 4 on the
Lead
day.
off double as he goes
Having
3
himself
for
a really
4.
nice game at the plate. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
High inside.
And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive.
High inside.
Sheets riding that hitting streak, but he's 0 for 3.
Knuckle
The
curve.
M's trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
Middle outside.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike
Again,
2.
for a strike, he
Not
says
happy about that
no,
strike. Here's the challenge.
and it's going to be upheld.
So they'll lose their first challenge.
So we got one challenge left.
High outside. Four-seam
Question is, do they use it in this inning
In the air to left
or the
center.
next one?
And there's one
That
down.
one is going to be hit. That's going to be the first out. And Sheets flies out the left.
The third baseman, number 13,
Manny Machado is up. He is 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a
Here's
fly
Manny
out.
Machado. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage
That
because
was
he's
in
that
for a
good.
strike. Machado also in the middle of the hitting streak. I believe I saw it said 8 games, so he wants to get a hit.
Ball right field.
He's not gonna.
Takes it in for the out.
That one's gonna get into the outfield. So we got 2 outs. Padres have one last stance,
Last
and
chance
it's
for the Padres.
Xander Bogaerts.
Now at the
He's
plate.
0 for 2 with a
This is
walk.
a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Late with the swing there. Bottom
Go
line,
with that.
his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. You got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Man at second.
That one's over. 1 and 2.
High outside.
A 1-2 strike.
Is just 1 strike away.
Oh, he's gonna pop this one up into the infield. Mastrobuoni coming in, makes the catch. M's pick up the win. Sorry.
Gutsy performance.
Kirby
He
goes the distance.
gave him the day off.
And,
Wasn't super dominant,
M's
but he
pick
found
up the
a
win
way to
here.
pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff, inning after inning, throughout an
7-4.
entire game, you see them
Kirby
dig
goes
deep
to 5
and they
and 2.
pitch, and
Musgrove
that's exactly
falls to
what he
1
did
and
to get
2.
this win
Bears
today.
win the series 2 games to 1. And they will turn around and host the Chicago White Sox tomorrow. Cal Raleigh was named player of the game. He went 3 for 5 with a homer and 4 RBIs. Musgrove went 2 innings, 9 hits, 2 walks, 6 earned runs. They gave up 7. 6 of them were earned. Kirby goes the distance, gives up 7 hits, strikes out 11, walks 1, gives up 4 earned runs. And we will close out the series between the Padres and the Mariners. Again, Mariners win the series 2 games to 1. And we will get ready to kick off the, the first of a 3-game set with the Chicago White Sox. Game 1 will start with Logan Evans getting ready to make his major league debut. Tonight against Shane Smith. Smith is 4-2 with a 4.04 ERA. Evans, like we said, is getting ready to make his major league debut. And I will be back shortly. I'll be right back, and we'll get ready to get started with the series. Okay, we are back. Like I said, we're getting ready to start the major league debut, Logan Evans. Son of a bitch. So the Padres are calling up Sung Mun Sung, the third baseman, and Randy Rodriguez of the Giants is getting called up as well. Okay, that didn't last long. Interesting. Okay, so we got Evans, we'll have Miller, and then Gilbert will swing back through, and he will pitch game 3. Maybe we turn it into a bullpen game. I don't know. Maybe we put it into a bullpen game. I don't know. That's very possible. All right, so we have the MLB debut of Logan Evans coming up, as he will face Shane Smith. White Sox are 23-23. M's are 29-19. They are in firm control of the AL West, 7.5 games ahead of the Angels, 8 ahead of the Stros, 10 ahead of the Rangers, and 12 ahead of the Athletics. Before we get into the game, I'm going to go into the trade hub, look at the trade block, and I want to see what starting pitchers are available. Let's see. Pablo Lopez is available for the Twins. Clark Schmidt of the Yankees is available. Let's see. Michael Soroka of the Rockies, he's available. I'm trying to decide, because I want to bulk up the bullpen a little bit, or I want to bulk up the rotation a little bit, just to give us somebody else, somebody else that we could add into the mix. I'm just not sure who. It's kind of one of those where I'm thinking, we don't really know. So I kind of wanted to look and see who was available. So let's see. I'm trying to see. I ain't gonna lie, that's interesting that Roki Sasaki is available for the Dodgers, but that says a lot about their rotation. But I'm also sitting there looking at his stamina being at 60, and to me, with the stamina to 60, you're not a starter. You're a bullpen guy. So I don't know. Also, Gavin Stone is available for the Dodgers. That could be interesting. That definitely could be interesting. Our bullpen, will definitely look a lot. Our starting rotation, they're projected to look a lot different as we get closer to 2030. Gilbert is expected to be gone by 28. He'll be in his last year of his deal in 27. Kirby would take over the rotation. Castillo would be right behind him with Ryan Sloan. 2029, it would be Sloan, Anderson, Miller, Logan Evans, Chia-Shi Shin, Emerson Hancock, and Marcelo Perez. They expect Colt Emerson to be up on the Major League roster by next year. I could see that happening. I figure Sloan and Anderson will make the rotation next year. Basically, by the time we get to 2030, they expect that Emerson will be an 86. Sloan, they expect to be a 90. Cade Anderson, they expect to be an 84. And then, oh, wow. And then we're supposed to have more of our top prospects are supposed to be up starting in 28. We'll see if that happens. We'll see what happens. I mean, this is going to be interesting to see, to say the least. I mean, if I'm going to be completely honest, I like my rotation the way it is. I need somebody first. I need someone to back up for first base. Right now, I really need someone to back up for first base. If I'm going to be completely honest. So, I think I may switch things up a little bit. All right. So we're gonna switch up our positions a little bit. We're not gonna be looking at starting pitcher. I'm still gonna be looking at short and second. I'm also gonna be looking at first baseman. We're gonna take Luis Gil off of this list for the time being, and we'll look into that. Let's see what's on the block for first baseman right now. So there's only 3 on the trade block: Emmanuel Valdez of the Pirates, Chris Bryant of the Rockies, and Jonathan Long of the Cubs. To be honest, none of them really say much. I mean, Valdez has good power numbers, but that's it. His contact numbers are, in a word, garbage. Bryant has good power from both sides. His contact numbers are kind of garbage. And then Valdez could hit against righties. He can't really hit that well against lefties. So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe something comes up. Right now, I'd say no. We will go ahead. Let's see. Flores. Clutch. Ooh, Donovan Solano. Let's see, neither of those can. Yeah. I mean, Turner. Good. But how good is good? I don't know. I don't really know. But we'll get into that one later. So we're going to get into game 1 of this 3-game series between the White Sox and the Mariners. Logan Evans, again, will be making his MLB debut. Mariners are 29-19. Sox are 23-23. We are wearing our home uniforms as we will be getting ready to, we're going to open the roof. for a nice clear day. Again, it's going to be Evans versus Shane Smith. Dominic Canzone, they say, please give the man a day off. We will. India Rosarena will come in. He will troll right field. I'm pretty sure somebody else may get the call, but let's see. Yep, J.P. Crawford needs a day off. I'm good with that. We will, let's see. We want to bring in Cole Young. Okay. Or do we want to bring in these guys? I don't know. I'm thinking Regas. Let's just bring in Young. That's it. So Cole Young will lead it off for us. And the White Sox will be Colson Montgomery leading it off for them. We are coming
From the home of the
live
Mariners
from
since
T-Mobile.
1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
In his last 18, 2 homers, 10 RBIs, 10 runs, a 1.032 OPS. So, we'll see.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for Seattle, number 23.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch,
that's
but he
his
does mix it in
last
when he
year's
needs it. He's
stats.
just got to make sure that it's not
He made
flat.
50
Otherwise, he's
starts
gonna get
last
hit
year,
hard.
6
So
and 5.
look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double
ERA.
play, ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially
Colson Montgomery leading it off.
Colson Montgomery, the leadoff batter,
misses
as
for
he
a
looks
ball.
at ball one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Rodriguez makes the catch. That is the first out.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox.
So Kyle
guys
Teal,
across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year.
Miranaka,
Mirakami,
Brooks Baldwin, Andrew Benintendi, Luis Angel Acuna, Everson Sierra, and Derek Hill.
Your starting pitcher. They need to lock in and capitalize with runners in scoring position.
Kyle Teal, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Teal, third on the White Sox with 10 doubles.
That one missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Sosa waits on deck as Teal
here in Seattle.
Cutter, low middle.
ran it to a 3-0 count.
And that's in for a strike.
Watches that one for a strike.
High outside.
Swings through that.
Swing and a miss. Count runs full.
Low inside.
So we got a full count. Teal.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That one is fouled off.
Cutter, high inside.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Cutter, middle outside. Cutter, Middle outside.
Lifted in the air right
And
center
that one
field.
hit the right center.
Gets under it.
Rodriguez moves over,
And there's
makes
two
the
away.
catch, and we've got 2 outs.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Lenny.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Definitely scuffling in the dish lately.
coming to the
Barely
plate.
hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
He is the DH.
This to
And
third.
that one is hit on the ground to third. Picked up
Tosses
by
across to
Donovan,
first.
and we've
Inning
got the
over.
third
Now
out.
it'll be the
We're
end
going to the
turn.
bottom
No
of
score.
the
You're
first.
watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
And we'll see what happens.
Back in Seattle, and getting the nod for the White Sox, Shane
Smith
And Chris,
making
he's
his
a guy
10th
that
appearance.
gets better
He's
when things get
4-2,
tough.
4.04
Yeah, his batting
ERA,
average against is actually better
21%
when
on
he's
the
in a jam.
strikeout rate,
So we'll see if
44
he continues
Ks
to dance his
overall,
way out of danger.
8.1 walk rate, 137 a whip.
Getting ready to hit.
Oh,
Taken high in
Young.
the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform.
At
At
the
some
plate.
point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
let's see what happens.
Popped
And
up.
Young pops this one up in the infield,
He's
third
there.
base side.
He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second.
Take a look at the lineup. Well, this team has been winning a lot of games, and offense has been a huge part of that. Typically, you get good at bats top to bottom, Chris.
Well, this is a team that's hitting for a real high batting average, and we talk at times that hitting is contagious. Definitely seems to be the case. They've also got good approaches at the plate, and from top to bottom, hitters just aren't giving away at bats, and when you're doing that, it contributes to winning baseball.
Cal Raleigh stands in now, looks at that one inside. Raleigh with some nice production in his last game, 4 runs batted in.
So we got a
I was
1-1
really
count on
impressed with how he
Raleigh.
came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4
And
RBI
he's
games.
going to hit that one into center.
I'm just a
It's
little
caught,
further down
and
the
that's
list,
going to
Boog,
be
with
out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 12.
2 down bases. empty.
Josh Naylor
Here's
is
Josh
up.
Naylor.
He's hitting 273.
And that one is lifted in
That
the
one
air.
is hit. Drops for a hit. That's going to be a
So
single.
a 2-out now keeps the inning
Hitting
alive.
will
Waste no
continue.
time there. Didn't try to do
And
too
Naylor
much with it. Just
gets
a
on
really
base.
controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that
Randy
these days.
Arozarena
Teams trying to launch and
is
hit home runs,
up.
but sometimes you got to shorten up
He
just like that.
is in
Now it's
today
Randy
for Dominic
Arozarena.
Canzone.
Sat out last
Has the
night's
day
game,
off.
but back in there today.
And Arozarena
Sashes this one, and
finds
it
that
could be
one
trouble.
into the left field corner. That one's going to bounce up against the wall.
And a double puts
And
runners at
we
second
are
and
going to
third
have
with
runners
2
at
out.
second and third with 2
Back-to-back base
outs.
hits. Big rip off
Julio
the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knob.
Rodriguez is coming up
Bring in the
next.
run, but he got him that much
So,
closer to taking the lead.
We got 2 guys on. Our big hitter coming
And now
up
it's Julio Rodriguez.
with Julio
Enters the day
Rodriguez. He's
third in the
hitting
American League batting race.
343. And that one is lined in the right center. Hill tries to make the catch. He doesn't. And 2 runs will come across. Rodriguez hits the double. His 12th of the year. And, yeah, we're on our way.
Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
So we jump up, get an early 2-0 lead as that one just was not able to be caught. Rodriguez
up next for the Mariners. 2 hits
out of
and
the
4
left
bats
the
during
plate.
yesterday's ball game.
And
Left
he's
field.
going to hit that one into left field.
Dives, but he can't make the
No catch. Rodriguez comes across. 3-0. It's Donovan. gets an RBI single.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes.
So they jumped on the White Sox early, and we got a 3-0 game right now.
Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed.
Oh, Nathan Lucas is up. He's hitting .267.
Nathan Lucas.
And that one fouled off. More of a defensive swing. 1 homer, 11 RBIs, 698 on the OPS. Honestly, I'd say right now the trade for us has worked out well. With us getting Lucas and Jimmy Garcia. Especially worked out for us on the offensive side because Lucas has come in and made a good impression, and we've got runners at first and second. 2 outs, 3-0 in the bottom of the first. With Rep Schneider is up. He's hitting .285, and he's going to line that one from the center. Runner is going to cross at the plate. 4-0. It's Donovan slides in, and Shane Smith is getting, well, he's getting beat up. I mean, there's no other way to say it than that. He is getting beat up.
So 2 outs.
It's the White Sox, so you kind of expect it. Miles Mastrobuoni is up. And he's going to ground that one to first. Murakami says, I want to go home.
So
and
come to the plate, 4 of them score.
We batted all the way around. We're going to the top of the second. And the M's are up 4-0.
Northwest. Back at T-Mobile Park, we move ahead to the top of the second.
Murakami
So the Seattle Mariners
is up.
putting together a
He's
terrific
hitting
season
.209,
so far,
8 homers, 22 RBIs.
Had high expectations coming into the year, and so far they look the part
And
completely.
Logan Evans
Sure, Boog.
is
I mean,
going to
these
make
guys are
his...
winning at a very high rate, competitive
Make
in
another-
every single
ooh.
game.
Ooh, that one hit right to Mastrobuoni. He moved over just a little bit and makes the catch.
Drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And here is Brooks Baldwin in the dirt, ball 1.
Cutter. High outside.
In the air to left center, Young under
This
this
one's
one.
chased down by Young.
And there are
That's
2
going to be
outs.
out number 2 as Baldwin gets retired.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 23, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Comes in working with the 6th best average in the AL.
Cutter. High outside.
And it's fouled away. Benintendi getting to start in left.
Cutter.
Batting 6th in
High
today's
inside.
lineup. And his on-base percentage so far this season right around .380.
That one's fouled off. Count goes to 0-2.
Circle change. Low outside.
And another foul ball.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
2 down, nobody on.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
And the 0-2. Got him.
And they
That
got him
ends the
swinging.
frame.
Going to the bottom of the second. M's
1, 2,
up
3 go White
4-0.
Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for Seattle, Cole Young.
Give me just a second. Which Cole Young is up. He is 0 for 1. Smith with the pitch. And that one is hit to short.
On a bounce.
And
Sends it to
they're
first.
going to get the
One
first
pitch and
out.
one
Cole Young is now 0 for
Next,
2.
the Mariners. The catcher, Cal.
Cal Raleigh
Up next for the
lined
Mariners.
out in his
0 for
first
1
at
so
bat.
far. Swinging a foul straight back.
Fouled off. So he might miss Brendan Woodruff during this three-game series.
Next offering is fouled back.
Fouled off. So Raleigh is 0 for 2. 0 for 1. Count is 0 and 2. And Raleigh hit that one a second. Good sliding stop. And Raleigh is officially 0 for 2. And he gets thrown out at first.
And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
2 outs, base is empty. Now, Josh Naylor. Close, but call the ball. And it's 1-0. Catcher challenge will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Line drive.
That one
and a base
is
hit.
lined over his head.
And that keeps
So we got
the
a 2-out single.
Now here is Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena is up. He singled in his first appearance. And he is going to hit that to third. They're going to get the force out at second. 2 innings in the books. Seattle up 4-0.
Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Cutter.
Okay. Sorry
High
about
inside.
that.
Cutter. High inside.
Get ready to start the third inning.
Going away.
Ha! 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 He was not paying attention.
Cutter. Low middle. Cutter. Low middle.
He was trying to drop a bunt, and he was not paying attention to the ball. But he gets a hit, and he gets a leadoff single. Well, he might not have got the bunt down, but he got a single, so it worked to some extent.
Now it's a
Yes.
2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Right through there for a strike.
And watches that one for a strike. He's hitting .234 in the year. He's playing in right field today.
Cutter.
Acuna
High
aboard here
outside.
at first with nobody out.
And this is Herrera, fired
Cutter. High
from the
inside.
Yankees and
Cutter.
last year.
High inside.
Swing and a miss.
That one.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Misses.
Swings through that one.
And he
It's a
goes
strikeout.
down swinging. First out. And Evans gets his second
One
K
out
of the
man at
night.
first. Derek Hill
Derek
steps to the
Hill
plate
at
for
the
the White
plate.
Sox.
Hill
This one
is
popped
going to
up.
pop this one up.
Young under it.
Kind of
That's out number 2.
behind the infield. That's out number 2.
Up next for Chicago.
So we get
Back to
go
the
back
top
to
of
the
the
top
White
of the
Sox
order.
lineup.
Colson Montgomery is at
digs
the
in
plate.
now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Hammered down
And
the right
Montgomery
side, but foul.
fouled that one off on the right side.
Middle inside. Cutter. Middle inside.
The kick and the pitch. Runner
Acuna
goes. Next offering
made
is
a
foul.
dash for second.
Middle inside.
Base
And
hit, left
he
center
hit
field.
that one in a gap. Rodriguez giving chase.
Round
Really
square, headed
giving
for the plate.
chase.
He'll
And
score. They're on
Acuna
the
scores.
board. 4-1.
RBI double for Colson.
Done. Narrows the
And
deficit
it's
with the RBI
4-1.
there.
Colson
I love
drives
the
in
approach he had right there
the
with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So up next, Kyle Teal. Fly to center his first time.
Give me a second. All right, so we've got 2 outs. Runners crossed. Colson is at second base. Teal is at the plate. Teal fouls that one off. Teal 0 for 1 with the fly out.
Sinker.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
And
there's
another
a foul
foul ball. 0 and 2 is now
He's
the
scored
count.
more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. Fights it off. We'll
And
see
another foul.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Got it.
And we're getting the swing with the sweeper.
That ends the inning.
So he goes down on
And
strikes.
stops things from getting
3
out of hand.
innings.
RBI double for the M's.
Well, we're going to the
It's
bottom
now
of the third.
4-1.
Colson drives in the White Sox first run.
Bottom of the inning.
It
And
is
stepping in for the
4-1.
Mariners,
Julio Rodriguez leads it off.
Julio Rodriguez.
Well, these Mariners doing a
That
good
one
job
dropped
of
for a
putting the
ball.
ball into play,
Rodriguez.
and that makes things more challenging on
First
the
on the
defensive
team in
side.
doubles,
It's tough to
which
remember
was-
the times they've actually swung and
And
missed at
he's
a
gonna
pitch
hit that at
because
second.
it really hasn't happened. They've made
And
contact on nearly 100%
That's
of
going to
their
be
swings.
first out.
Throws to first in time.
Third baseman, Brendan.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swing and a ball
That
softly
one
hit
is
out
hit
into
to
left
Colson
center.
at short.
2 down.
That's going to be 2 outs.
Up next for the Mariners, the left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas is coming to
And
the
up next
plate.
for Seattle, Nathan Lucas.
Lucas,
1
1
for
for
1 with a
1.
single so far.
He singled in his first plate appearance. And
the middle.
he's going to hit
What a
that
stop.
one. Colson
From
makes
his
the
knees,
diving
the throw.
stop. The
Saved
throw,
at
but
first, and an
Lucas
infield
makes
single
it to
keeps the inning
first.
going.
Wow, he did everything he could.
Keeps
on
it
that
going,
play.
and
Throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough
Rob
to earn the
Refsnyder is
infield
going
knock,
to,
and that's a great baseball play
be
all
up.
the way around.
Next is the designated hitter, Rob Refsnyder.
He's picked up right where he left off, Boog. Red hot at the plate and just continuing that trend again today.
Rev Snyder hits that one. Oh, to Colson. And that's going to be the final out. And it's 4-1 going into the fourth. Sosa, Murakami, and Baldwin will come to the plate.
Back in Seattle, new inning getting started. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Cutter.
Okay, so we got Sosa at the plate to open the fourth inning.
Cutter. Low outside.
And that one is fouled off. Count goes to 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. And ball one.
One's down. Count even at 1.
Cutter. Low outside.
Swings
Sosa swings. This is 1-2.
Third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Cuts on it.
Well, that one swings and miss. Evans gets his 4th K of the night.
At the plate,
Murakami is up.
0 for 1.
Cutter. Low inside.
Murakami with
Watch
some struggles at the
that
plate
one for a ball.
recently, not uncommon for rookies.
Low outside.
The Mariners leading by 3, top half of inning number 4. And he swings and lifts one to deep center
Drills this
field.
one to deep
Back there.
center. Rodriguez giving chase.
Just
Catches it at the wall. And that is out number 2.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Brooks Baldwin.
So digging in, Brooks Baldwin. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Circle change. Low middle. Circle change. Low middle.
Aye.
Sinker. Low outside. Sinker. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Fouled off.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
The 0-2. Little dribbler
Baldwin
up
hits
along
that one to third. Donovan makes the grab to throw to first. And we got 3 outs.
4, and the White Sox
And we
won.
will go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Mariners ahead 4-1.
Bottom 4, and now for Seattle, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Miles Mastrobuoni.
Just missed.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And that one fouled off.
Fouled off. Count goes to 1-1.
Here's a 1-1.
I want to hit back at the middle.
Acuna
makes
the
the
first in time.
pick, the throw, and 1 out.
The batter, number 2.
As Mastrobuoni goes down on the ground out.
Back to the top
Cole
of the Seattle
Young
order.
is up.
Cole
He's
Young,
0
the
for
next to
2.
hit. And a foul
Young
ball.
fouled that one off. Young was 2 for 4 with 2 singles in his last game.
On
And
the
he's going to
ground.
hit that one to Acuna. Acuna's going to make the
Slings to
grab, the
first
throw,
in time.
and we got 2 outs.
Up next for the Mariners.
And here's a look at how
The
he's
catcher,
using his pitches in this one.
Rollins.
Split between that fastball and the 12-6 curve as far as
2 down,
usage.
bases empty.
Other his
Here's a
two
big
high
power
usage
threat.
hits.
Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh is coming to the plate. He is 0 for 2.
Chris, this is who you want at the plate in these spots. He
Nah.
already has the most RBIs in the league. Raleigh thought that one missed, and
That
here
was
comes
high.
a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges.
So the count is 1-0 as that one was overturned. And Raleigh,
He's got
oh,
it.
Acuna
And
makes the
that'll end
catch.
inning.
That's going to end the
Nobody left
4th.
for Seattle, but they lead it 4-1. Ready now for the
Leading off for
5th
the White
inning.
Sox,
So up now
the
for
left fielder,
Chicago,
number 23,
Andrew Benintendi.
Indeed, Benintendi is up. Okay.
Benintendi, the
Benintendi is up.
first round pick,
Low
Golden
inside.
Spikes Award winner.
You know, these White
That
Sox
one
just
misses
lacking
for a
discipline at the
ball.
plate in this ball game. They've been
Four-seam
chasing
fastball.
pitches outside the
High
zone
middle.
all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one's in. Count evens at 1.
Low inside.
Swings through that.
Swing and a miss.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Stays alive.
Fouled off.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't
Low
seen in a
inside.
while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix
Low
that in
inside.
whenever he wants.
The 1-2. And that skips under.
Bounces. Count evens at 2.
Circle change. Low inside.
Got him. One gone here.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great
Up next is
location,
Chicago.
but the
The
fact
second
that the
baseman,
velocity change had the hitter off balance,
outside.
and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Middle outside.
Tap foul at the plate.
Cutter. High inside. Cutter. High inside.
That pitch gets the corner,
that one's
and
over.
it's 0-2.
0-2.
The White Sox trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one lifted to left.
That one is hit the left.
Lucas should have this
Lucas
one.
makes the chase.
2 up, 2
That's
down.
out number 2. And very quickly, we got 2 out.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Pereira.
Everson Pereira is next.
Now it's the right fielder, Everson Pereira. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Cutter. Low middle.
And Pereira grounds that one to short. Young with the throw to first, and that's going to be the final out
For the White Sox.
of the nailer. Rosarena and Rodriguez coming to the plate for the bottom of the 5th inning here in Seattle.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the
Naylor,
Mariners,
2 for 2,
Josh
2
Naylor.
singles and a run.
Naylor.
Love to go 3 for 3 here. And that one is headed to left center, but the left fielder, Benintendi, makes the catch, and that's going to be out number 1.
Right fielder, Randy.
So now it's the 4.
Randy
Rosarena. 1 for 2.
He doubled in a plate appearance. He is 1 for 2. And he's going to hit that to third, and that's going to get caught. Out number 2. Baldwin makes the catch.
Solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do.
Julio Rodriguez is up. He had a 2-run double in the first inning.
For the Mariners.
Helped kick off that 4-run. Helped kick off this lead. And he's going to ground that one. Pitcher's going to make the play. Throw. They got him by a step. I think if the third baseman had made that play, Rodriguez would be safe. The inning would be continuing, and we wouldn't be going to the 6th inning right now, but we are, as it'll be Hill, Montgomery, and Teal.
Welcome back. A few highlights to help
You
tell the
see some
story
more
of the game.
highlights here from the early part of the game. I'm going to step away once these highlights are done and take a moment, and then we'll be back, and we'll get the 6th innings. We'll get the 6th inning started.
Derek Hill
Leading
steps
off
to the
the
plate for the White Sox.
Inside.
Number 25, Derek Hill.
All right, so we're going to get ready to start the sixth inning. Logan Evans
Cutter.
is at
Low inside.
56 pitches. He is well
that's
within
in there
that
at the
target
knees
range of
for
what
a
I was
strike.
looking at.
Middle outside. Sweeper. Middle outside.
Nope, outside.
Missed for a ball. Count being the one.
High outside.
Swings through that one
This
for
is
strike
1
two.
and 2.
Low outside.
Fouls it back with two strikes.
Fouled off.
Cutter. Low outside.
In the air, right field. Rosarena coming on. He's got
Rosarena
it.
comes in,
And there's
makes
one
the
down.
catch. Out number 1 to start the sixth inning.
The White Sox, the shortstop, Colson.
Colson Montgomery is
So
up.
back to
He
the top
is
of the
1
order.
for 2.
Colson Montgomery.
Joven the RBI on a
Cruising
double.
on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Montgomery
Sliced hard but
fouled
foul.
that one off.
Sinker. Low middle.
Ball.
I want to
Well, I
miss
think
for
the
the
key,
ball.
if he can get through one more inning, anything
change.
after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that one is
I
downstairs.
want to miss.
And it's
2 and
2-1.
Sinker. Low inside.
2-1 count.
That's in there.
Circle change. Low outside.
Hacks and misses. It's
And
a
he
strikeout.
misses.
Got him
Strike
out on the
3.
front foot.
Emerson.
Couldn't keep the hands
Or
back
Colson
long enough
goes
and
down.
Played right
As
into
Kyle
the
Teal
hands
comes
of
to
the
the plate.
pitcher.
He's
Number
0
eight.
for
Two
2.
down, base is empty.
Low
Kyle
inside.
Teal now at the plate. Swing and a miss.
That's a real nice cutter
Teal,
right there. This
a
guy can
first-round
struggle
pick back
with the
in 23.
inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the
Fouled
left.
off to the left.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
2 down, nobody on. Misses the zone for
Miss.
a ball. That was the sweeper.
Count is 1 and 2.
Cutter. High inside.
Gets a
He's gonna
piece
foul
and
that one
stays
away.
alive.
Cutter. Low inside.
Another
Putting up a
1-2.
good fight.
Swing
He
and a miss
swings
for the
and misses.
strikeout.
We're going to the bottom of the
Picks up strikeout
sixth.
number 7.
Number
Down in order for the
7
White
for
Sox. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Yes, we got Donovan Lukes and Rex Snyder coming to
Back
the
now to the
plate.
bottom of the 6th,
And
and there's a new pitcher on the
we're
mound.
going to have a new pitcher, George
He's been hit
Leisure,
pretty hard
making
at
his
times this
20th
season, as you
appearance.
see with the big
He
ERA.
has 2
So
holes,
this is an
a
important outing for him to
506
get on the right
ERA,
track.
and a strikeout rate of 20%.
1 for 2.
As Donovan will come to the
Base hit
plate.
back in the first.
Donovan.
Ground
That
ball
one
right side, it
is
scores
hit through the infield. And Donovan
And they
gets
had
on
their
with a
first
leadoff
base
single to
runner
start
since
the
the third
6th.
inning.
Up next for the Mariners.
So up next,
Nathan
His home and away
Lucas.
splits there.
He's hitting better away. 295, 1 homer, 9 RBIs. 255 at home. So, we'll see.
Hit on the
That
ground
one
by
is hit on the ground a
There's
second.
one.
And that's going to be a double
They made
play.
that double play look so easy, but it was far from
4-6-3,
That's the thing about big
double
leaguers. They make
play.
tough plays look simple.
Acuna for Montgomery for the
Base is
first
empty after
baseman,
the double
and
play. Rob
There you
Refsnyder
go.
up next for the
Rob
Mariners.
Refsnyder's up. He is
Coming
1
in
for
hot,
2.
and we've seen more of the same in the box today. He brings a
288.
real
He is going to
confidence to
hit
this
that
offense.
one
That one gets down
down
for
for
a
a
hit.
hit.
And another nod.
Refsnyder
He's doing everything
keeps the
right at the
inning
plate
moving.
lately. My
Up
goodness.
next for the Mariners,
Miles
the second baseman,
Mastrobuoni digs
Miles
in now.
Mastrobuoni is at the plate.
Tony.
Mastrobuoni hitting .252.
Swing and a high fly ball out
That
there
one in
towards
the
left
short
field.
right.
That is
That's
the
going to
inning.
get caught. 6 innings in the books.
We're through 6.
M's are
It's
up
the Mariners
4
4
to
and the
1.
White Sox 1. We go to the top
Leading
of the
off for the White
7th,
Sox,
so now it's
the
the White
designated
Sox
hitter,
DH, Lenny Sosa.
Lenny Sosa is coming up. All right, so we're going to enter the top of the
Middle
7th.
outside.
Evans is at 69
Cutter.
pitches.
Middle outside.
As that one is
Yeah,
fouled
that's fouled
off.
off.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
That one
Up
is
the middle,
hit back
into
at the
the
middle.
outfield base hit.
And
And they had their
Rodriguez
first hit since the 3rd inning.
is going to get a hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the
next
plate
for
lately.
Chicago.
Timing on the
They have a
swing
runner
was
at
good, able to
first.
shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would
There,
have liked.
Tommy is
but
at the
that's a
plate.
good approach, paying off.
Circle change.
And now, Munetaka
We're gonna go ahead.
Murakami.
Oh,
Low.
we're going to the bullpen.
Now, these guys
And,
definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that
Get it.
gap, but at the very
Hold up,
least, if you could find a way
Ferreira.
to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And I think I'm going to pull Matt Branch.
Outside. Cutter. Low inside.
Just
One missed. Ball 1. Murakami 0 for 2. Line out a fly out.
Circle
Sosa
change.
gets his lead at
Low
first with
inside.
nobody out. This one
That
ripped,
one's
but
fouled
fouled to the
off.
right.
Circle
Count goes
change.
even.
Low outside.
That one's in the
In
dirt. And no move.
Sinker.
Count is
Low middle.
1-2.
A little bit
Bad
low.
ball,
And
two.
the count's even at 2.
Count even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Low inside.
Swing and a high
That
fly
one
ball, well struck.
is going to
That
be
one
a
carrying.
2-run homer.
Air.
And the Sox cut the lead to 4-3 with Murakami
They needed
hitting
that one
his
single.
9th homer.
Indeed, they did. They really wanted to get back into this
355
game,
feet.
and just like that, they're
And
back.
just like that, the M's are looking at the White Sox thinking, wait, we thought you were dead. You mean to tell us you're not dead?
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Down the third baseman, Brooks Baldwin.
Brooks Baldwin is coming up. Let's see if we can get through Baldwin. Baldwin watches that one for a strike. Baldwin is 0 for 2. Pop out the ground out.
The M's holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
Fouled that one off.
Somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Line drive.
That one is lined to right.
Down, base hit.
Base hit.
And that puts the tying run
And
on
the
base.
tying run. Baldwin is up at first.
And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good
Andrew
speed on first.
Benintendi is at the plate. They had the tying run first.
Benintendi to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
We're going to
And
make a
time is
mound
called for
visit.
a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
We are going to make a call to the bullpen. Jose A. Ferreira is going to come in and face Andrew Benintendi as we will look to close in
Manager out of the dugout
on this
now,
one
and it looks
because
like we'll see a change on the mound. Number
we don't want to
23
run the
is
risk
done,
of anything
and he leaves
happening.
with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Jose
Mariners,
A. Ferrer
number
gets the call
45,
from the pen.
Jose
Well, he's a big-time
Ferrer.
strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside. Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
Then first strike. Benintendi 0 for 2 with 2 Ks.
Circle change. Low outside.
Strike 2.
Strike 2.
May see some movement over there at first
Benintendi
base, trying to
loves
stay on the double
lefties.
play
He's
right
hitting
here.
over 400. But we'll see. He's not able really. He hasn't done anything. He fouled that one
He
off
fouls it away.
for the defensive swing.
Outside.
The 0-2.
He swings and misses, goes down on strikes.
For strike 3.
Benintendi is down.
Strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to.
Luis
But right there, he
Angel
was clearly
Acuna
anxious.
is coming
He
up.
was swinging
He's
with the
1
ball
for
left
2 with a
hand.
single.
Low outside.
On the
He
ground.
hits that one on the ground.
Into
It
the
gets through.
outfield base hit.
And he's on his way to third. The throw.
Not in
Ooh,
time.
got in under the tag.
Stands at
And
third
we
with
have
one
runners
out,
at first and
a fly
third
ball
with
could knock
one
this
out.
off.
And as they were saying, a sac fly could tie this one. Hell, a hit through the gap could
Emerson Pereira steps to the plate for the White Sox.
cause problems.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swings through that
Swings
one
and
out
misses.
front that time.
In the
He
infield
goes
at the
two.
corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And then fouled off. Count is 0-2.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Got him called out on strikes. Pereira goes down looking.
No, you gotta
And that was a big strikeout for Ferreira.
2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure.
Derek Hill is at the plate.
So digging in, Derek Hill. In the first
Hill
pitch,
watches that one for a ball. Hill 0 for 2. He's hitting 184 right now.
big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
He hits that one through the infield.
Comes the run from third.
And the runner scores. Game is tied at 4.
And the game is tied.
And
Starting over again, all tied up. Now that sets up a huge
Colson Montgomery coming to the plate. As Young misses that one.
So up next, Colson Montgomery.
They have a chance to try to take the lead here. Montgomery watches that one for strike 1. Montgomery, a double and an RBI in his first appearance. Other than that, he's 0-2, making him 1 for 3.
On at first with 2 down. That's a strike.
Then,
Just closer to
strike
getting out of
2.
the jam.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
That one is hit on the ground through the infield. And the go-ahead run crosses. White Sox take the 5-4 lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Really
Damn.
nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
We're going to go back to the bullpen. We're going to put Matt Brash in because this has gotten ugly. Ferrer gives up the ball.
Now pitching for the
Matt
Mariners,
Brash into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches.
Matt Brash with his 13th appearance, 6 outs, 14 and a third innings pitched, 1.88 ERA. Strikeout rate of 30.2.
Ball 1.
Hell, honestly, right now, all we're trying to do is get it out. He'll foul that one off. Out goes 1-1. We're going to hit the bullpen. We're going to stretch and loosen up Munoz. And we're going to warm up Spire. That one's fouled off. Count goes to 1-2. Here comes the fastball. And that one is hit the center. It drops. The run's going to cross. They take the lead 6-4. Oh, they tagged out Montgomery.
9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. 7th inning stretch time.
It is 6-4. White Sox have the lead as this game quickly turned on its head.
We're back in a new pitcher here.
As Sir Anthony Dominguez is up to be his 20th appearance. He's 2-2 with 10 holds, 16 and 2/3, 2.70 ERA.
Here's the shortstop,
and he will face the lefty Cole Young.
3 in this one.
Actually, I'm going to make a change. We are going to... I think we're going to make a change here. We're going to bring in J.P. Crawford, the pinch hit for Cole Young.
The Mariners go
I know the plan was to give J.P. Crawford the day off, and that's been the plan. We've done that for the most part, but I need something. And Crawford may be able to give me that.
On the move to the gap.
And unfortunately, he flew out the right field. So we're going Cal Raleigh.
Down to number 2 hitter.
Raleigh 0 for 3.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And that one is popped in the center.
On his way
Hill
over.
coming in, makes the catch. That is out number
And a couple
2.
of quick outs.
We got 2 outs.
And now
And Josh
it's
Naylor is coming up. He is 2 for 3. So Dominguez is coming in, and he is
Just
he
missed.
put the clamps down on
2 down, opening
Seattle.
on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
But Naylor looking.
Fastball.
That one right back
the
to
mound. Play made that ends the
Dominguez,
inning.
and that will end the
And
7th.
1, 2, 3 go
It
the
is
Mariners.
6-4
And the score
Seattle.
remains 6-4. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Lenny Sosa.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
All right.
Four-seam fastball.
Back up.
And
And
first
that one
offering
is fouled off by Sosa.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Gets the strike.
In
That
for a
was the
strike.
sweeper. Brash, 27 years old, and he was born in Canada. Outside low.
Misses.
Ball
28,680 in attendance.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
gets a piece there. We'll do it
Fouled
again.
off the right side.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Oh, he doesn't get the
Misses.
call. It's
Count
2-2.
even to 2.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Out to center.
That one
Crawford
is
has a beat
hit.
on it, and that will
And that's
fall.
going to drop.
And the leadoff man aboard.
And the leadoff man, Sosa, is on.
Easy, keeping his bat
And
in the
that
zone,
one-
playing for a long time. That leads to a high.
That one looked bad.
Barrels, Boo.
That one looked
Even when you don't
looked horrible
get it
coming
late,
off
it's still
coming off the
enough
bat.
to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now here is
That's a ball.
Munetaka
And misses.
Murakami.
Murakami hit a 2-run homer back in the 7th inning. Part of that,
Sweeper. Middle outside.
part of that comeback.
The 1-0.
That one's over. Count evens at
On
1.
at first, nobody out.
Fouled
Swinging a
off.
foul
1
straight
and
back.
2.
Splitter. Low outside.
Murakami
To the
pops
left,
this
into
one up.
foul ground.
And Donovan makes the catch. That's the first out. We still have the runner at first.
Third baseman, Brooks.
And Brooks Baldwin comes to
One
the
out man
dish.
at first. Here's the third baseman, Brooks Baldwin.
Baldwin hits that one on the ground to second. And they got the runner. They got the force out. But they couldn't get Baldwin at first because he launched himself down the line like a sprinter.
Already. He's 0 for 3.
Benintendi is up. He is 0 for 3. That one misses for a ball.
Splitter. Low middle.
Brash just trying to get out of this inning unscathed. And that is going to be hard.
Throw stops the lead
Baldwin
runner
gets stopped at second.
2 on and 2 out.
He wanted to
Everything came
run.
together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. One's in the cage.
But
You're just
Luis
hoping you get the ball game
Angel
right down the middle,
Acuna
not a
is
lot of
up.
velocity,
He's 2 for
right
3,
on top
2
of it.
singles, 2 runs.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Acuna.
that's out.
up to
That
bat
one
next.
missed for a
Lays
ball.
off for a ball.
Acuna hitting
Brash.
187
He's
with
kind of a
runners in
prototypical
scoring
bullpen
position.
arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this.
Misses.
a
That one's
big-time
over.
benefit.
1 and 1.
High outside.
2 on, 2 outs.
That
And
one
that one
fouled
fouled
off.
off.
Count ends at 1 and 2.
two-seam fastball.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack.
And that one is hit to center. Rodriguez makes the catch. We're going to the bottom of the eighth.
White
Sox still lead.
They're up 6-4. On to the bottom of the eighth. So now it's the
bottom of the
cleanup
eighth.
hitter.
And Randy Arozarena will come to the dish. It'll be Arozarena, Rodriguez, and Donovan.
Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena's up. He's hitting 265. He's 1 for 3 on the day. And that one's fouled off. Just past Murakami.
They hope he's the guy.
This player, Hicks and Newcomb are in the bullpen.
Down there, Sean Newcomb, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Hicks, the right-hander, also getting loose. Swing and a ball.
Arozarena gets a base hit as that one falls in. The tying run comes to the plate. And the form of Julio Rodriguez. So let's see what happens, because Rodriguez has the power to tie this game. We've all seen it.
Julio Rodriguez.
Will he get a chance? He's 1 for 3.
And fouled off.
That one fouled off. That one looks good coming out of the hand. He's got a 2-run double back in the first inning.
At the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And Rodriguez sends that one to deep left. Benintendi
And there's one away.
makes the catch, and that is out number 1. The throw back into the infield was a little off, but Rosarino wasn't about to
The third baseman,
commit a stupid act.
Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan is up. He is 2 for 3. As they say, stay out of the double play. And Dominguez, he gets a base hit there, and runners will move up. It'll be first and second with 1 out.
So first and second, now 1 out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Nathan Lucas coming to the plate.
Digging in, Nathan Lucas.
And
In the air, left
Lucas,
field.
it's that one in the short left field. It's going to get
Brings
caught.
it in. 2 away.
That's
now.
going to be 2 outs.
up next for the Mariners, the designated hitter.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sir Anthony Dominguez will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Dominguez is coming out.
Now,
And we'll have
So
a
they turn to their
replacement.
closer, Sean Newcomb.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Two outs, runners at first and second. Now it's the DH, Rob Refsnyder. He's been
Rob
an absolute
Refsnyder
hitting
is up.
machine, Boog.
The hype
2
is
outs.
real. Major contributor for this team.
And that one's going to get hit in right field, but it's going to be foul, thankfully.
It's a foul ball.
That was the 4-seam fastball, but it was a little high.
The 0-1.
And
Swing
another
and a
one,
foul out of play.
high. That's been fouled off. Refsnyder looking to keep the inning going.
Runner edges away at second. And on the ground to
That
short.
one's going to get hit on
Montgomery.
the ground. Refsnyder's going to get thrown out.
And that's the inning.
8 innings in the
Nice
books.
work from the White Sox.
White Sox
Ninth inning coming
still
up.
keeping their
It's the
lead.
White Sox 6 and the M's 4.
And the
This is
M's
Mariners baseball
will try
on
to
the
keep
show
it
Northwest.
at
We go to the
6-4
ninth.
as
So up now for
Brash
Chicago, Everson Pereira.
walks out to start the 9th inning.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Late
He
on
gets
that
Pereira,
fastball.
swing and miss at that one.
Low outside.
On the ground to the left.
That one is hit on the
And it
ground.
stays fair.
The third, and rolls into the corner. We got a runner at second with the leadoff double as Pereira keeps it moving. His 10th double of the year.
Hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that.
Derek
swing.
Hill is up.
Generated some good bat speed.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Derek
Hill watches that one
hit.
for a ball.
Splitter. Low middle.
Swing and a miss.
Swings and misses with that one.
From a
Hill,
pitcher's perspective,
171
that's a
with
beautiful
runners in
splitter
scoring
right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes.
Hill
just falls
hits
out.
that one the other way.
Pereira
The run
around
is
third.
going to come
Here's the
across
throw.
and score. And it is 7-4 White Sox as Hill is standing at first with an RBI single.
Montgomery.
Folsom Montgomery is up. We're going to put Munoz down because there's no point. We're going to warm up Jimmy Garcia, and we're going to bring in Gabe Spire.
And he's going to make a change.
As-
Matt Brash out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm
I don't know.
in a minute.
This is interesting, to say the
Gabe
least.
Spire gets handed the
Gabe
rock out of the
Spire.
pen.
Just trying
Making
to
his
keep
11th
this one
appearance, he's
close here.
0-2,
This is where a
2
bullpen
holds
can
and 12
give
and
their
2/3
players a
innings,
chance to fight back into the
568.
game.
27.3 on the strikeout rate. Lefties, love them. Right-handers, hate them. And we're looking at a lefty to start it off, so
And first
that one's
offering
fouled
is
off.
off.
Montgomery 2 for 4 with a double, a single, and 2 RBIs.
One on, nobody out, a run in here at the top of the ninth. There's a swing and a
He
miss.
swung over the single. 0-2 is Hills.
Go after that pitch down in the zone.
Staying at first.
He'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
He hits that one on the ground through the infield. Hill stops at second. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. As Kyle Teal will come to the plate.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now it's going to be Kyle Teal.
Teal misses 1-0. Teal 1 for 4 with a single and an RBI.
Slider. Low middle.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Teal fouls that one off. Count evens at 1.
First and second here, no outs.
He hits that one. Popped it up in the infield. Infield fly rule in effect. Fired. Makes the catch. And we got our first out. Lenny Sosa is coming to the plate.
And now
He is 2 for 4, 2 singles and a run.
Curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Sosa fouls that one out of play.
Hill over at second. Montgomery over at first.
Hill's a real threat here.
Bounce to third.
And that's going to be out number 2. Runners move up. I forgot that, well, I mean, I don't think the chances of getting the guy at second are good.
Now a chance for
So,
Murataka
Murakami is up. Let's see what we can do here. And Murakami, I'm sorry, missed that one.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And that one's fouled off.
2 on, 2 outs.
He hits that one back to the mound. Spire throws it to first. We're going to the bottom of the ninth. Seattle with a last chance here.
It's now a 7-4 ball game.
They need 4 runs to win it, 3 to force extras.
Bottom of the ninth.
It'll be Newcomb.
Stepping in for the Mariners.
They will be facing Miles Mastrobuoni, J.P. Crawford, and Cal Raleigh. Mastrobuoni is 0 for 3. And he fouled that one off. 0-1. Newcomb, of course, he's going to look to make him work for it.
That is out of play.
That one's fouled off. 0-2. And Mastrobuoni hits that one in the right center. Rock. A right field, he gets a base hit.
Mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit
Crawford.
right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first
Walk
base.
to the plate.
Here's the Mariners leadoff
Crawford.
man, J.P. Crawford.
He came in as a pinch hitter,
His first time.
and he flew out. Let's see if he can redeem himself here.
The threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And Crawford hits that one in the right.
Settles under this
That one's going to get caught.
One down.
And we got 1 out as Crawford lines out.
The catcher,
Cal Raleigh is up. He is 0 for 4.
Will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh's going to hit from the right side.
Prevent anything over their heads. just missed.
Amen. Raleigh riding a 9-game hitting streak. He's trying to make it 10. Oh,
That's
he
to
hits
third.
that one on the ground to third,
To second,
and
there's one.
unfortunately,
That's a double play.
that's
The ball
it.
game is over.
No 10-game hitting streak. White Sox picked up the victory, 7-4.
Runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely
The White Sox.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris,
The White Sox got the win at the right moment.
MLB The Show.
Jordan Leisure picks up the first win of the year. Jose A. Ferreira, his second loss. Sean Newcomb gets his 15th save as the White Sox take the early 1-0 lead in this series, winning Game 1 7-4. Let's see some of the highlights from this first game. Murataka Murakami, his name player again, he went 1 for 5, a homer, 2 RBIs. Jordan Leisure was named, got the victory. Jose A. Ferreira, the loss. Sean Newcomb, his 15th save in Game 1 of this 3-game set, goes to Chicago. Game 1 goes to Chicago. Game 2, Bryce Miller and Sean Burke. What we got going on here? So, let's see. So, Josh Simpson got set down from Double-A to High A ball. Interesting. All right, so we will move on. Game number 2. Like I said, it's Bryce Miller, 5-1 with a 3.39 ERA against Sean Burke, who is 3-2 with a 3.47 ERA. We're going to jump into that one, do the quick manage for this, and we will be wearing our home uniforms for this game. Let's see, Miller. We may be making. Why is. Hang on a second. Hang on. Why in the. It's probably because of where we had him set. Yeah, he pitched in the last game, so we're probably going to, we'll figure it out. we'll figure it out when we get we'll figure it out when we get to the third game. So they want Miles Mastrobuoni to take a day off. Well, let's see. What about we? You know what? We're facing a little. No, we're facing a righty. Okay, yeah, we'll have Cody on come in. We'll give. Let's see. Canzone can play the left, but he's going to DH. Unless we'll give him the day off and let. Who else needs a day off? I'd say Donovan. Alright. We will take Rivas and we'll have him play for Donovan. And we'll let Raleigh have a night off and we'll bring in Garver. Robles has good speed. We'll have Robles. We'll have Robles play center for Julio. I don't know if I have anybody on the bench who can play. Okay, I don't know if I have anybody left on the bench who can play first base. I don't. Young can't play. Canzone does the outfield. Rivas does second, third, and short. No outfield, so I kind of need a first baseman. You know what? We will bring in Brett Schneider. Give Luke's the day off. We'll have to keep Naylor in, so we're gonna have to look for. We're gonna have to find somebody who can. Yeah, we're gonna have to scour the trade block or something. Because I need another guy who can play first. Because I can't have Naylor continue to play first base all day. I know Robbie can't do that either. So, yeah. Either, I don't know. Let's see. Let's just get through this game. We'll figure this. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
You're out.
So the White Sox are up 1-0 in the bottom of the second. Game is tied at 1. Brooks Baldwin homered to put the White Sox ahead. Randy Rosarena said, yeah, I'll match that and I'll hit one to left. And we've got a 1-1 tie.
Ow. Ow. You're out.
So into the fifth.
Ow.
Still 1-1. 2-1 now as the M's take the lead. Cole Young hits his first homer to right.
Ow.
And we've got still a 2-1 lead going into the sixth.
Ow.
They went to the bullpen. Let's see. They went to the bullpen when they opened the sixth inning. So Leisure came in for Berg and pretty much got him out.
Ow.
They tied the game at the top of the seventh. It is 2-2 now. And it's Colson Montgomery homer to left, hits Clemens on the gear.
Ow.
We get 2 runs, make it 4-2. And Cole Young hits his second homer of the game in the year, bringing himself and Dominic Canzone in to score. It is 4-2 in the bottom of the 8th.
Ow.
And we are in the top of the ninth. Bryce Miller is at the plate. I'm curious. Really, I'm curious. I'm really curious because I want to know how. We're going to enter this game for a minute. The reason I'm curious, I want to see what his pitch total is at right now. And I can't find out until I
Welcome
actually
in,
get into the
John
game.
Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late
Okay, so
stages of
he's
this one.
sitting
Nobody
at.
out in the ninth.
So he's sitting at 98.
Four-seam.
All right. We will go back out for the quick manage. And I'm going to bring in Andres Munoz. And we're going to let him try to slam the door.
For the Mariners, number 75.
So Munoz will face Hill, and Montgomery.
Ball 4, take your base.
He walked Hill.
Out.
Hill grounded out. Hill moved up to second.
3.
Montgomery strikes out. Sosa is the last man standing. He is 0 for 3.
3.
He struck out. And the M's have defeated the White Sox 4-2.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's
So
just something
Bryce
special
Miller
about that. Good job
got
by
the
this team
win.
getting it done for the hometown fans.
Munoz gets
And
the
your
save.
final 4-2 for Chris
And
Singleton and our entire
the
outstanding
M's
crew here at MLB
tied
The
the
Show. I'm
series
John
at
Shambi.
1
We'll see you soon.
apiece as we will go into game number 3. Miller is 6-1. Grant Taylor is 1-3. Munoz picks up his 6th save of the year. Cole Young, player of the game, 2 for 3, 2 homers, 3 RBIs. Randy Arozarena with 1 for 4 with a homer, RBI. And yeah, so it is. We're looking at a 4-2 win for the Mariners. And game 3 will be coming up, and we're gonna have the potential for what we're gonna have to do for game 3. And it's gonna be Logan Gilbert against Davis Martin. Why the fuck did you do that? It's me, Logan Gilbert versus Davis Martin. I thought it would be. They must have. They put Evans back down at the 5. That was a smart play. Okay, so we need to do something with this. Okay, Chinzer is hitting 281. Garver is hitting 125. I think I'm going to send Mitch Garver down to AAA for Chinzer. And here's why. Not only can Chinzer play catcher, but he will also allow me to give Naylor a day off, and he can play first. So I'm going to do that. So we're going to do that real quick. So yeah, we're doing that real quick. So Chinzer is moving up to the majors, and Garver is going to go down to AAA. Really? I have to designate Garver for assignment in order to make this happen. Awesome. Y'all can't make this easy on me, can you? Alright, we're gonna move. Alright, we're gonna have to figure it out. Oh, you got to be. So either way it goes, I'm screwed. Either way it goes, I'm screwed. Ah. Okay, so I got to figure out a way to do this. A way that makes sense. Because I can't send Garver down to the minors. I have to basically place him on assignment. And I can't bring Kenza up. Because if I do, then I've got to send somebody down, and this is confusing. I'm going to need to look at things. I will be back in just a minute. You know what? We will deal with that later. I'm going to get through game number 3, and then we'll deal with that. Well, I'll deal with that off stream because that could take me a minute, and I need to take time. So the Giants had called up Jason Foley from the minors to the big league club, and the Rays have called up Manuel Rodriguez. So, all right, so we've got some movement. We'll have to see how that goes. Let me see here. Naylor is an 80. See, I need to chop somebody off of my major league roster. Let's see. Who is Rich Garver? And then it's Rivas. It does not get easy. No. Because if I release Garver, because Garver has 3 options. Has 8 years of MLB service time. This is his only year under contract. So, I still have that problem. I still have that issue with the catcher. I'll figure that one. I'll figure it out later. All right, let's get into this. What we're going to do is we're going to quick manage up to the 7th inning. We're going to see where we're at. Depending on where we're at, if one team is basically beating the brakes off the other, we're just going to sit to the 9th and then maybe pick up from there. If it's still a close game, we'll probably jump in. We'll probably jump in the 7th and then finish out the rest of the game from there. That's the plan. That's normally the plan. usually how it goes, but sometimes it can get a little ugly. So Logan Gilbert versus Davis Martin. We need to give Naylor a day off, but we don't have a goddamn soul. We don't have a soul that can play right. We don't have a soul that can play first base. But we're going to have somebody do it. Because poor Josh Naylor, he needs a fucking day off. We're going to figure that out. All right. Let's go.
You're out.
So the White Sox put up 3 in the top of the first.
Out.
M's answered with 2. So, and it was a 3-run homer by Murakami, his 10th of the year. Andrew Benintendi and Sosa scored. The M's answered with a 2-run homer from Julio Rodriguez as he and Cal Raleigh scored. And we're at 3-2.
Save. Out.
3-2 going in the bottom of the second.
You're out.
Still 3-2. 4-2 now as they add a run.
Out.
It is 4-2 going into the fourth. Joseph Montgomery added a homer to right. His 12th on the year to add that run in the third inning. We give another run. It's now 5-2 going into the bottom of the fourth.
Out.
And we're going to have to pull Logan Gilbert because he's getting a break speed off of him. Andrew Benintendi single to left. Luis Angel Acuna came around to score. We're going to make the pitching change, and we're going to bring in Eduardo Bizardo, and we're going to let him
Now
pitch.
pitching for the Mariners,
Out.
number 83,
Out.
Edward
It
Bazardo.
is 5-2 still as we are entering the seventh. White Sox are ahead. Let's see what happens as we get ready to go to the bottom of the seventh.
Out.
But we don't give up anything. Davis Martin is still in the game. He will face Rosarena, Donovan, and Canzone. So let's see what happens.
Out.
It is still 5-2 White Sox as we near the 8th inning. Bizardo still on the mound.
Out.
He doesn't give up a run. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It'll be Mastaboni, Crawford, and Raleigh against Davis Martin.
Now pitching for
Nope,
the White
against
Sox,
Sir Anthony
number 58,
Dominguez.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Yeah, it's getting pretty ugly now.
Out.
Mastaboni pops out.
You're out.
Crawford flies out.
Out.
And Raleigh lines out. Bizardo coming up for the 9th. It'll be Luis Angel Acuna, Derek Hill, and then Reese McGuire. So let's see what happens.
Out.
Acuna grounds out.
3.
Hill strikes out.
You're out.
McGuire flies out. It'll be Julio Rodriguez, Josh Naylor, and Nathan Lukes as the last line of defense here in the bottom of the 9th inning against, I'm assuming it'll either be Sir Anthony Dominguez or Sean Newcomb.
Now pitching for
And
the
it's
White
Sean Newcomb.
Sox, number 15, Sean Newcomb.
3.
Rodriguez strikes out.
Out.
Naylor grounds out. Lukes, last line of defense. He singles. Rosarena comes to the plate. He is 1 for 3. And he strikes out. Game ends. White Sox win 5-2. Take the series 2-1. Murakami was named player of the game. He had that 3-run homer, which basically broke this game open. Davis Martin gets the win. Logan Gilbert suffers the loss. Martin goes 7 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, all of them earned, 4 strikeouts. Dominguez gives an inning, gives up nothing. Newcomb gets the save in the 9th as he goes an inning, gives up a hit, but strikes out 2. For Seattle, Logan Gilbert goes 4 innings, gives up 6 runs, gives up 6 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, strikes out 7. Luzardo goes 5, gives up a hit, strikes out 5. We had a fielding error by Rosarena and 1 by Cropper. So we will be moving on as they take the series 2 games. As the Sox take the series 2-1. We have a travel day, and then we will be heading to Kansas City for 3 games. And it will be George Kirby against Chris Bubick in Game 1. Michael Walker and Luis Castillo in Game 2. Game 3, Bryce Miller and Noah Cameron. And then we will be heading back to the West Coast to Sacramento to face the Athletics for 3. The Yankees are calling up Clark Schmidt to the big club. I wonder if he's still going to be on the trade market then. That's a good question. I'll have to look and see. Ronnie Henriquez has been called up by the Marlins. And Thomas White has also been called up by the Marlins. And, well, the Marlins weren't done until now. So they made 3 call-ups, the last one being Robbie Snelling. He's up on the Major League roster. So, wow. So the Marlins have did a lot. So they recalled Robbie Snelling. They optioned Max Meyer. They recalled Thomas White. They optioned Ryan Gusto. They promoted Nate Payne from AA to AAA. They sent Evan McKendry from AAA to AA. They recalled Ronnie Henriquez from AAA. Optioned Tyler Phillips to AAA. Promoted Christian Hernandez from AA to AAA. Sent Cody Morrissey from AAA to AA. Designated John King for assignment. Designated Lauren Coloco for assignment. Austin Slater also designated for assignment. Then they outright waived King and Coloco, I guess because they couldn't figure out anything to do. So, damn, they've been busy. And Luke Raley is maybe on the injured list. We need to see. And it looks like Dickerson is also going to be on the list. So Luke Raley has a bruised leg. He's going to be out for 1 to 6 days. And for the AA squad, Corbin Dickerson has a bruised hand. And he's going to be out for a little while. Oof. That's gonna suck. So we're going to be getting ready to start a 3-game set against the Kansas City Royals soon. That will be our next stream, and that will be tomorrow. We will be getting that one out of the way. We will be doing that 3-game set, and then we will be picking up the 3-game set against the Athletics. In the meantime, I'm going to try to figure out what I can do for a backup for Naylor for first base. And, yeah, we'll go from there. I will see you guys tomorrow, and we will be picking this up as the Mariners will be traveling to Kansas City for a 3-game set against the Royals, who are 21-29. The M's are 30-21. comfortably ahead in the AL West. And as for the Royals, they are comfortably in the cellar with the Twins leading the Central. Until then, I will see you guys later. Y'all have a great night, and we will see you for another stream here on MLB The Show 26 with your Seattle Mariners.